King walks in the room, you worship. Just worship.
Hi, blessings. My name is Chanel Salmon Davidson. I am from New Jersey. I flew out here with my family, and I am happy that I literally did that. When it came to my expenses and everything, everything was low, but I'm going to make a sacrifice because I want to be in the presence of God. I'm in the mentorship group with Mama Taryn, and she's just amazing. The whole team is very amazing, and I know God is using them in a mighty way. So I'm you know what? I'm going to come out here and I'm going to receive what God has for me. It wasn't easy, as I said. My mom actually flew from Guyana just to, be with me so we could have traveled out here with my nephew. And that alone in itself was just a blessing, for them to come from all the way from Guyana, to Jersey just to come out to California. So I'm coming here regardless. It doesn't matter what hiccups I'm having. It doesn't matter, the battles that I'm facing when it comes to certain things. I'm where there's a will, there's a way, and God is going to provide. And, being honest, I would encourage anyone to be honest. It doesn't matter what your finance look like, because it could have been you had your rent and all these things are due in the same period. Just look to God and trust Him. That's where the answer is. And if you can throw everything in, He will give you the result. And that's where my faith is, because I look to Him and I made sacrifice, and I know He's going to come true for me regardless. And tonight is when I was driving coming over here, it was placed in my heart, Mama Taryn is going to call you out and she's going to bless you with something. And I'm okay, God, I understand, I believe it. So despite it was a shock, in the same time it was confirmation, because at the end they He speaks to us, and sometimes you don't realize He speaks to us all the time. You just have to listen, when that happened, it's I could not express the way how grateful I am and how God has been good to me. So it doesn't matter my situation or your situation, you just got to keep trusting God and have the faith. Like they say, faith without works is dead. But at the end of the day, you can't really see certain things, but you just got to believe and trust and just move in line with God. And I'm grateful that I heard when He said to move, and I will provide, and I will see you through everything. And it has been nothing but amazing coming in and even leaving. It's just a blessing. Everybody shows such gratitude, and everything was just amazing. So I'm grateful for Mama for assisting me. God used her to bless me when He knew what I needed. Because as I said, He always used a person. He always used a person. So it's never give up, keep trusting and believing in God, and He will do it.
It was like a last cry. You came to this place. God said, I have to come. You said, I have to come here. It looks like to me, you spent almost all you had to be able to come here. You said, God, I'm going to go see Mama T, and I'm going to see Prophet, because I'm desperate. I have to, God. And you believe God. The Lord said you needed a miracle, because you gave everything. You were like, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where Gina is. Gina, come. Where's my Gina?
She's right there.
Gina, I need you. I need you to help her. The Spirit of the Lord said, give her $1,000.
Hallelujah.
You were in such a desperate situation. It's almost like you packed up in a hurry and you got yourself together and you just came. And you're like, God, please speak a word to me. Please, Lord. And I saw you crying out to God. God said the anxiety leaves you today. No more waking up in anxiety anymore.
Hallelujah.
I know everything looked like it fell apart, but God said it's falling together. God said that the blessing shall go with you. No more pain and no more suffering. God said you're not going to do it by yourself no more. He's freed you today. He has freed you today. Don't worry.
Thank you, Jesus.
God said, everything that I caused to remain with you will remain with you. I've got better for you. He said, better for you. Better!
Hallelujah.
Be healed.
Thank you,
In
Jesus.
Jesus' name.
Thank you, Jesus.
Before I even come here, as I said, like I was listening to Mama T, and like I was sewing. Like something, the thing is like you don't even need to have it. Like it can be your last penny. And like you always gotta trust God. Cause my experience, to be honest, like I always trust him even when I don't have my rent money or even when I don't have money to do certain things. Like I'm gonna take my last and I'm gonna sow a seed because I know at the end of the day, God says, you know, place it in his hands, like look to him because he's the author and the finisher of our faith, you know? So regardless of whatever you're going through, like just keep trusting him. I know sometimes it might be hard, like who really God is, like how is he going to, you know, help me out in my situation? Like how is he going to make a way? But at the end of the day, you just got to have that faith and keep believing and keep trusting him, you know, like, because you will see the results regardless. It might not happen tomorrow. You just have to have that patience because I see it physically. You understand? He always use a person to come. You don't even need to ask. It might look like no way, like, you know, like he makes way when there seems to be nowhere, to be honest, because you'd be like, oh my God, today I have nothing and I have to do this for tomorrow. Where am I getting it from? He always come through. So the end of the day is like, you know what? Keep trusting him. Keep looking to him. It's not going to be your plan. It's always his plan because we might want a situation to happen. No, I want it to happen this way. It's never about us. It's always about him because at the end of the day, when you be patient and you keep looking to him, like he always come through regardless of the outcome. So I'm just grateful. Like, and I will forever be grateful. Like the presence here, his presence is just amazing. And if I have to fly a million times just to get here, I'm going to do it over and over again because at the end of the day, I know who God is and I know what he's doing for me and he can do the same for anyone else. Yes, so thank you.
What do you do when the king walks in the room?